Hello, check, check, and good morning. How is everyone? I missed you over the 3-day holiday. My goal is to make our asynchronous learning this week as simple, concise, and fun as possible. Here we are looking at one of 3 different A plus example pages I've made for you guys. You only have to have one. Most of you are using photography to express yourselves in your A plus project. That is awesome. So that's why I'm going to start with a successful second A plus post for my intro and intermediate classes. Let me scroll down a little bit. So again, I'm showing you what a finished version looks like, and then I'm going to swap over to my 3D project and show you how I created my second post. We scroll down at the bottom. If I haven't shown you already, I am photographing rusty cars, essentially, the texture of rusty cars. I'm hoping to use this texture in like a 3D project later. For now, I'm just collecting pictures of kind of scratched up, oxidized cars. My first post simply embedded one image, one title, and a brief 2 to 3 sentence description. One of those sentences can simply outline the fact that it's the first in a series of images, okay, or photographs or whatever. For our second post, I'm asking you to put up the equivalent of a diptych, 2 images side by side. They can relate to each other. They can relate to your project somehow. They can be totally different. Maybe you switched themes. Maybe you started off with sunsets and now you're shooting all your family members' close-ups of their eyes, right? You're doing a study of eye color in your family. I don't know. The real important part is that you're putting up 2 images side by side. I have put them up kind of on top of each other. You can do left and right if you want. You can even do this thing where you can insert. What I don't want you to insert, actually, because it wouldn't be side by side, which would be like there are slideshows in here that you could make. I don't want a slideshow where there's images hidden. I want to just be able to, so I can grade it easier. So I can look at your work easier. I have so many students. I want to just be able to scroll down and see your newer work at the top, your older work on the bottom. Simply 2 pieces of media. They might be 2 screenshots. Let me show you for my 3D example what that would look like. So I'm going to start from scratch here at 810. Under my A plus project example, so again, you guys are welcome to peruse my site. I will put this up on Schoology for you. I'm going to go to the 3D design page. So here is an example of my first A plus project post for my 3D project, okay? So I've already taken my screenshots of the 2 things that I've made since I did this. Okay, look, this is telling me it's the first in a series of 3D designs using Blender. I'm going to now put up my second. Easiest way I found to do that is by simply copying this post and then editing the post above it. Let me show you how. So while I hover over this post, notice I have a little duplicate section button, a delete section button, a customize section button. I'm going to duplicate the section, scroll to the top, because I want this kind of like an Instagram feed. It's going to show your newer stuff up at the top. What am I going to do here? I'm going to replace this image first. Is it going to let me? I guess I'm just going to hit delete. Let's see what happens. Sometimes you can click again on the picture. Oh, I'm going to do that. Here we go. Let us simply replace the image. So I'll replace one of these images. And we're going to look on my computer. So if you guys are using, this is what I'm going to use for my little, here's a little history lesson I got going on. I'm going to put a octopus in a beach somewhere. But I need to upload from my computer somehow. Let's see. I'm going to close that, try again. We're going to replace by choosing upload. not select image. Select image is if it's on your Google Drive, which it might be. On mine, it's in my cutouts folder. I'm kind of just using the cutouts folder as my main little collection folder. I know that's on my desktop. We'll go to cutouts. And I've got a picture of my Yamaha outboard model. Click open. Okay, awesome. Now remember, I want 2 pictures. So I'm going to just insert one more picture. Previously, I had this selected. I'm going to click out of here. I think if I click insert now, it'll insert itself into this section. So pay attention to what's highlighted here. Let me click images. We'll go insert an image. Remember, we're on Google Sites. I'm going to choose upload. Select my second image. Stretch it out. I like them big. Make it big. Make it stretch out over the whole thing. A real quick way to fix this cropping issue, notice it cropped in. Seeing that a lot. There's an uncrop. Awesome. Look, I have a diptych of 2 models, a coronavirus model that I was working on with one of my students, Taylor, and a Yamaha outboard model I was working on with my student, Alex. So now I'm going to just say, and look, why type a lot when you could just replace stuff? This is the second in a series of 3D designs using Blender. Some students have asked me to help them remake specific 3D capitalize objects and so I decided to post my progress so far. Remember, it doesn't have to be a finished thing. Well, let's do COVID-19. COVID-19 model below. Done. I need to add a title, and I'm done. I know I see my misspelling there, but I'm kind of running out of time here. Okay, it's not a donut tutorial, right? Because I copied. What did I copy? Oh no, so I need to fix this. I'm going to drag this down. Well, maybe I should copy this first, Zbarth. Let's call this Blender Object Tutorials. So this is my title for students. My donut tutorial thing I need to drag down. So it's always easier for me, especially, to just copy and then adjust. Okay, this is it. Look, I've got my first in a series of 3D designs. My second in a series of 3D designs. Specifically, the second is 2 pieces of media showing me what you've done. If you have questions about what 2 things to use, please ask. I'm going to click Publish now. Awesome. Remember, it's showing me what I had before, what I have now. I would ignore this and just click Publish. Beautiful. I'm going to go in here later because I've now updated my 2 things, my photography project, my 3D design project. My beat making project only has 1. So I still need to make a piece of media for that. That's one of the things I'm going to be doing this week, while you as well will be working on your media. Remember, I already have your link. Please just make sure that you're publishing all your changes. Okay? If you want to share this with anybody, click on this link here to copy publish site link. Also, if you want to make sure Ms. Jong can see it, you got to do this. Share with others. And triple check that it's a public site, That's totally optional, up to you. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in class. Or maybe I already saw you in class. Which is it? under 10 minutes and